We're ready to roll, man. Another spin coming at you here. Today is July 22nd. Shout out to my buddy Mark Ferraro. Today is his birthday. It's also the fifth anniversary. Yesterday was exactly that we were able to go to WFAN and meet the hallowed halls and meet the great Mike Francesa. So if you want a little trivia, there it is. But we're going to talk about leadership. Why not, right? We've been talking about it all night with Bill. We might as well get rolling on it here. There's like six basic things to leadership I want to go over. We'll go over them real quick. I want to spend a lot of time, but most of the time you spend on them, we did talk about them. But, let's talk about it. Leadership. What is a leader? Again, they're not born, they're made. Well, how do you make a leader? You make a leader when it has a good attitude, a good, positive attitude. The old saying, right? Nobody wants to follow, and nobody will follow a dull, disillusioned, daggum crybaby. No one's going to sit around and listen to the coach at the end of the day or at the end of the night or the CEO or whoever telling you with a bunch of complaints why they didn't make it. Oh, that would have worked out well, but this happened. That would have worked out well, but that happened. No, you're responsible for the good things that happened to you and you're responsible for the bad. You're supposed to win no matter what happens. That's what it is. The old saying, the only thing that matters is what's on the scoreboard. Kind of like we talked about with the sales thing, right? We said, you got to put a number in the box. You don't put a story in the box. The number tells us how we did. And the other saying is always make sure you mark your day down or your year down or your thoughts down or whatever it is. Put a number on it, then that'll tell you where you stand and where you can grow from. But a positive person knows that. Positive person knows that I measure the day like a sundial. I look for the good things and I build on it. The other thing is, pretty much he has a plan. He whatever he can find. But the eagle soars way into the sky, way up high, and has tremendous eyesight. It can see for miles. He can see his prey for miles. They say one of the most amazing things is watch an eagle come soaring down onto the ocean and reach under the surface and grab a big fish and be able to grab a big fish and take off with it and get the biggest feeding of them all goes to the one with the best vision. He can see ahead of what's going on. The Who had a song I could see for miles and miles. That makes a lot of sense. You got to be able to see down the road because if when you have a vision and you're a leader, you see good things happening for your people. Not only that, if you have a big vision or something good happening for you, there's room to put other people in it. A leader has the expectations, the vision to see good things happening for his people and good things happening for the group that he leads. That's what a leader is to people. That's how you decide whether or not someone's a leader. We'll go back again. Number one, good attitude, positive attitude. Number two, tremendous vision. And throw in this too, positive expectations that his group can do something great. The third one is he's willing to do it first. If you don't, it was the old saying, don't ever ask anyone else to do something that you wouldn't do for yourself or you wouldn't do for them. Don't ever ask anybody to do anything that you wouldn't do for yourself. That's a leader. The leader goes ahead and he does it first. We're selling Girl Scout cookies. We got to sell 120 cookies. You go out, you sell 100. You're the leader. You're not asking to do any more than you would have done. You're first. You go out, you contribute. You need something done, you go ahead and you do most of it. You do it first. You should lead by example. A leader leads by example. And that is a big, big step when it comes to being a leader. Making sure that number one, you do it first and you show your people. See, a manager tells people what to do, a leader shows them what to do. Always be in that mindset. I'm going to show them how to do this and they're going to do it. The other Comes down to vision, how they never quit, never show, show doubt. A leader never quits. It might be tough, but it's not gonna get tough enough for me. We're gonna keep going, and I don't care what it takes. Well, you're never gonna have to count me out. Don't ever think I'm gonna give up on you. I'm not gonna give up on you, and you never quit. You keep going and going and going. Great example, the football team, right? Back to football. It's always great examples. Every play in a football game is designed to score a touchdown. How many times does the play go for a touchdown in a football game? Tell you what, not every time, right? And every play doesn't go for a touchdown. But what does the winning team do? And what does the team do over and over? They keep calling the play. They keep calling it, and they keep calling a play. Maybe a different play every time, but they keep calling those plays because they believe it's going to happen. And here's a little spiritual advice too. That goes this way: the enemy can't win, but I can still lose. See that it goes this way, and from a spiritual sense, it goes this way. We got the devil locked out. We got that joker locked out. But if I mess up, I wind up doing as bad as I would do if I followed the devil. The enemy can't win because in the end, we know good is going to beat evil. So therefore, if we stick with good, we're going to win. But if we go off the track, we're going to lose. Don't ever believe and don't ever give up. Always keep the faith. Keep the motivation. Keep yourself going in a positive sense. Checking the clock here, seeing how much time we have left. We got a few minutes, 3.5 minutes here, 4 minutes actually. Keep focused. Okay? That's what a leader does also. He never quits. And you know another thing that he never does? He always makes a total commitment. A total commitment. Think about this. This is a good story and a good way to think about it. Ham and eggs. You got a plate of ham and eggs, right? You see that by making a total commitment, you can do one of two things. You could be totally committed or you can be involved. When you think about your plate of ham and eggs sitting in front of you, who made the total commitment so you can have that ham and eggs? The pig, not the chicken. The pig. He laid it all on the line. He's there, right? Total commitment. The egg was just involved in the meal, right? Laid an egg and he was out of there. That's what happened to that chicken. He's gone. But the total commitment was made by the pig. If he didn't totally commit to that meal, you had no ham and eggs. You see what I'm saying about total commitment? You think about anything in life that you really want to succeed at, you have to make a total commitment. The marriage vows, they say till death do us part. That's total commitment. Anything you do, you gotta totally throw yourself into it and totally say, I'm not going back. The movie Glory is a great example of that. What'd they do? They were on their way to an island. They were gonna fight a vicious battle, a battle that basically was for everything that they stood for. And when they got to that island, what'd they do with the boats? They burned them. They burned the boats to symbolize that they weren't going back. They were going to take over that island and build another boat to get off of there. But they were going to take over that island, and nobody was going to stop them. That is the mentality of a total commitment. Total commitment. That's what it takes. If you really believe in what you're doing and you want to be a leader, if you're going to make a total commitment, you have the right to expect it from your people. But at the same time, if you don't make a total commitment, you have no right to expect that from your people. This is leadership. And this is another part about leadership. And we'll wrap it up with this part. I'm going to do it right now here. I just want to just check the clock one more time just to make sure. Wrapped up in all of this, everything we talked about, we'll go right back to them again. Positive attitude, tremendous vision, making sure that you do things first, making sure that you never show quit, never show hurt, Never doubt. Total commitment. Making sure on top of all that that you're the kind of person that also makes sure that you have a tremendous amount of vision for what you're doing. Everything's laid out on the line. The last one is you got to be a good person. By being a good person, I'm talking about three simple things. Your priorities are in line. You believe in doing what's right for people. You believe in being the best person you can be for people. Great example: God, family, business. Those are the priorities. Put your God first, family second, and your business third. I hope that helped you tonight, and I hope everyone has a great night. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot.